Good evening, parents and guardians. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd like to talk a little bit about your child's AP Biology class today. So if you would, please go ahead and sign in. The sign-in can be found on the landing page. So it's found right here. All right. So I'm this year's AP Biology teacher for your student. AP Biology is a fantastic course. It is a college biology level course. It is a very challenging one. This is one of the few AP Biology or AP courses that is a full year of college in 1 year of high school. A lot of times they're just a semester of college spread out into a full year of high school. So our content is very in-depth and it's very fast-paced. So we will be, and we've already lost several weeks, so we are going to be covering it pretty quickly. So your child will need to do quite a bit of outside studying outside of the classroom. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to help them be successful in just a little bit. So a little bit about myself. I came from San Antonio, born and raised, and I received my Bachelor of Science in Biology at UTSA. And then came to Houston and got my Master's of Education in Secondary Science from U of H. I have 2 children. One is an 8th grader and one is a 5th grader this year. They're both at home doing Clear Connections for this semester, but they'll hopefully be back in January. They're lights of my life. They're both total science geeks, which just like me, I mean, kind of have to be. And but they also love baseball and softball. So that's us almost every weekend. That fills us up. My conference period is, well, I don't have one this year, but I have tutorial times, which is the second half of Quest Hour on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sorry, I forgot to put that on there. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you need anything, let me know. We can kind of make an appointment. My tutorials are usually filled with students. However, on days I can utilize my lunch and we can meet via Teams or on phone or even after school. So just please let me know in advance or email me. Best way to contact me is to email me. And my contact information is also on the landing page. All right. This is my 14th year teaching, and this is my 11th year teaching AP Biology. So I absolutely love it. I taught anatomy for quite a while, and so it's nice to see how those courses go hand in hand. And so a lot of the students this year in AP Biology are also in anatomy, so that is going to be quite useful for them because we talk about the anatomies of many systems, but on a cellular level and a molecular level. All right, my email is agarza1. It has the number 1 in it, so please, if you're emailing me, don't just put agarza because I will not get it. Make sure you have the number 1 in there. Our grading this year, I have changed our daily grades to be 50%. Normally I have them as 45, but I feel like with so much of our work being by a computer and at home, that I needed that category to be weighted a little bit more to value their time and their work that they put in, and then our tests and major grades will be worth 45%. So to help your student be successful, please, please, please remind them to check It's Learning daily. Everything that I put in It's Learning is by week, and so they have all of the assignments and activities for that week, plus there's an area to show them what is due for each day. Have them keep up with that, have them keep up with Skyward. So if I'm grading assignments and I don't see their assignment in there, I'll go ahead and put a 0 as a holding place, and so then a lot of times you as parents or guardians get that email that there is a 0 in place, that they're missing something, and they can always get that back into me for sometimes full credit or partial credit. This 9 weeks I allowed late work just because we're trying to get used to all of the different technology. However, next week we will start, or next 9 weeks we will start with late grades. An AP Bio practice, the exam practice book, will be very useful for them. So you can get these on Amazon or even half price books for under $5, or even eBay has them. Please just make sure that they are recent ones within, I would say within the past 5 years if possible. It's okay if they are already marked in and stuff. it could actually be helpful to have somebody else's notes already in there, and then they can add to it with their own information. But working through these questions, because every one of my tests is actually going to be released AP questions or modified AP questions, they're all very analysis based, and that's something that's difficult for the students. It takes time to read them and to really figure out what they're asking. So in class, they're having to take all of the content that they learn and then apply it. So we do practice, we work with it, we do review questions, and then when they take their test, you know, the first test was really difficult. For one, it was biochemistry, and then for two, it's these AP biology questions that are pretty intense. So they only had 25 of them on the first test, but it'll get easier as the year goes on, and then they'll be ready for the AP biology exam in May. It's, I believe, May 14th this year, which is a Friday, the first full week of the month. So definitely get them one of these practice books. Not only is it going to help them for the AP exam, it'll also help them for each exam throughout the year. All right. All their weekly work is located in It's Learning. We are going to utilize OneNote as their actual lab notebook this year, but it's not just a lab notebook. We use it for everything. We use all of our assignments are in there, all of their notes will be in there, and then any labs. So this is actually going to be pretty neat because they can export it at the end of the year and save it for college. So I've had a lot of students come back and say the physical notebook that we make usually was very useful in college. They were able to use it for multiple courses, so biochemistry, as well as, you know, anatomy, cellular biology, regular biology, you know, all of the life sciences that apply using this class. So they were able to use it for a lot of them. So definitely at the end of this year, export that OneNote notebook and save it for college. And we'll be showing them how to do that by the end of the year. Extra credit this year, the option is using Science Fair as their extra credit. They can use Science Fair for one course, one science course. They can use it as an extra credit in the first and second 9 weeks. So this replaces their lowest non-zero test grade for that 9 weeks. So they actually get 2 9 weeks of credit for doing Science Fair. However, if your student is interested and they haven't already talked to me, I need them to do that this week because project submission deadlines are coming up very, very fast. The actual school science fair is going to be December 9th. However, the deadlines for applying to do science fair is coming up very quickly. So please talk to me if they're interested. And then I do sponsor a few clubs if your kids are interested. CORES is a community outreach for education in STEM, and it's a club that we do with PH Green. This year it's going to be all virtual. We'll create lessons, you know, fun little science lessons. We use some videos and we use hands-on experiments, and we'll video that and answer questions from the kids, and then they can watch it later. We'll do a live session with any of the Clear Connections kids that are at home at that time. I'll host a Teams meeting, and then we'll do kind of the experiment live on Teams, but we'll record it for all the students that are like actually at school at the time and traveling home. And so if your students are interested in teaching little kids, this looks great as a community outreach. They'll get the hours for that for college. And then Science and Engineering Fair we already talked about. And then UIL Science. This year we're also trying to do the Biology Olympiad. I have several students that are interested in taking that exam and possibly placing in the Olympiad competition. Also, UIL Science it's a science-based competition that has 60 questions. It's 20 biology, 20 chemistry, 20 physics. And so we prepare for those during our, well, this year it'll be on a quest hour. So if you have a student interested in being on the UIL Science team, please let me know. All right, if you yourself are a member of the biology community or you know any life science professional, please let me know. It would be fun to have you as a speaker during that unit. All right, we've got lots of online resources. A lot of this is found in the main landing page that you see that I have. I have the syllabus there. I have all the different resources for the students, Bozeman Science, AP Biology, course, an AP Classroom course. There's also a link to Counselor Center for that. All right, please email me if you have any questions. Also in the sign-in form, there's a place for questions and comments there. Please let me know. Okay, thank you all so much, and I appreciate your time to watch this video. Please look around this landing page and see what all is available. All right, have a great day.